This is how you upload photos for the Shutterbee project in iNaturalist on your computer. First, this video relies on the assumption that you have your camera set so that it records the time, date, and location. If not, we do provide some workarounds, but we recommend you enable these settings. Information on this can be found on our website. First, you want to navigate to the iNaturalist website at iNaturalist.org in your browser and sign in with your email address or user ID and password. This will take you to your home page. To add an observation, click the Add Observations button on the top right. When this screen appears, press Choose Files. Navigate to wherever your images are on your computer. In this case, mine are on the desktop. I have 4 images, so I will click on one, press Shift, and then click the last one to select them all. When you've made your selection, press Choose. This may say Open for some users. You will see photos of hands. Taking a picture of your hand between bees will make it easier to separate out the photos later of different bees. In this case, it helps differentiate the photos from the 2 different bees I have. Each bee you take pictures of will get its own observation, so if you have multiple photos of one bee, you want to package them all as one. You can do this by dragging and dropping one photo onto another to combine it. If you have photos you don't want, click the X on the top to delete them. If you make a mistake combining the photos, you can undo it by holding down on the photo and dragging it away. Now you can see I have photos of 2 separate bees. Then it's just filling in the fields. First is the species name field. This is where you're going to enter what you took the photo of. In this case, I'm going to click on the photo again to look at it. This looks like a leafcutter bee or Megachilidae, so that's what I'm going to type in. If you don't know what type of bee it is, just type in bee and select the bee option. If you are unsure if it is a bee, you can just type in insect. It's okay if you don't know or if you make a mistake. The initial identification, even if it's just an insect, will let the iNaturalist community know it's the insect you want identified, not the plant. Sometimes this can be confusing depending on what the photo looks like. Next is date and time. You can click on these if they're wrong and manually correct them. After that, it's location. The location will automatically generate based on where you took the photo, but if it's wrong for whatever reason or missing, you can tap on it and a map will open up. You can type in an address on top to bring it to the right spot, or click where it should be on the map. When you're done, click Update Observations. When you go back to the main screen, you'll see it says Location is Public. This is the default, and it means that everyone will see the photo tagged to your exact location. If you are concerned about privacy, you can click on the field and switch it to Location is Obscured. This will select a random point in your vicinity and assign the picture there. We ask that you don't use the private setting. Now the description section. This is the most important part of the whole video. The reason we have this description is that there are a lot of photos of bees on iNaturalist. However, for our project, we only want to analyze photos of bees that were taken following the Shutterbee protocol. So we are going to have you type in 3 things in the description section. First, type SBEE. This is short for Shutterbee, and it's your acknowledgement that the photos were taken following the protocol. Next, put a comma followed by the amount of time you took photos for in your yard. For most people, this will be 30 for 30 minutes, but if you had to do it for less for whatever reason or decided to go longer, this time may differ. Lastly, if you know the name of the plant the bee was on, we would like that information. If you don't know it, you can leave it blank. Based on what I know, this looks like milkweed, so that's what I will put in. You can also put the name of the family or the scientific name of the species if you know it. But if you don't know the name of the plant, you can just leave it blank after the time. Just to recap, the description section will contain SBEE, then a comma, then the time, followed by another comma, and then the plant if you know what it is. And that's it. There is no need to fill out the remaining fields. The photo will automatically be added to the Shutterbee project. You can then move on to the next image. So in this case, I'm going to put in bees because I don't know what type of bee it is. Alter the location. Put in SBEE 30 and then leave it blank because I don't know what the plant is. Once you are done, click the green Submit Observation button on the top. It will then bring you to your observation page. If you need to make any edits, you can click on the Edit button and edit the field you want to change. In this case, I added the genus of the bee in. Scroll down to the bottom and press Save Observation when finished editing. You can also delete the observation if needed. Now your sighting is there for other users to ID. It will automatically be added to the Shutterbee project. If you have more photos, click the Upload button, or if you want to return to your home page, click the iNaturalist symbol on the top. We hope this video was helpful. On our website, we have how-to guides for getting your phone to record location, how to use the smartphone versions of iNaturalist, and tips for taking better photos of fast-flying insects. Thanks for watching!